Today on Carbon Reels, let's talk about Casablanca. In 1942, Michael Cortez gave us Casablanca. The film stars Humphrey Bogart, Ingrid Bergman, and Paul Henreid. It was filmed and set during World War II. The film focuses on Humphrey Bogart's character, Rick Blaine. To give you a brief breakdown of the film, Rick Blaine owned a nightclub and gambling den in Casablanca. He ran guns to Ethiopia and fought on the Republican side of the Spanish Civil War. There was a crook who obtained some letters of free passage. Those papers would allow the bears to travel around freely through Germany and Portugal. The crook persuaded Rick to hold on to them for him, but was quickly arrested and murdered without giving any names. Now again, like my previous videos, I'm not here to necessarily do a whole breakdown of the film. The film is shot in black and white, with great shading and perfected lighting in my opinion. The style is very noir, without necessarily being noir. While being a drama, it had the feel of a noir. The textures were smooth, the light-colored suit that Humphrey Bogart's character Rick wore, to the smooth look of Ingrid Bergman's character. Most of the film takes place within Rick's bar, the witty dialogue, the music within the film, but for me what stands out the most is Humphrey Bogart's charisma. A smooth-talking rogue-type character, think Han Solo, but in World War II. From the subtlety of how he holds his glass to just his mannerisms in general. Most people remember this film for its dialogue, though. In my opinion, it's still considered one of the greatest lines I've ever heard in a film. Here's looking at you, kid. What's funny about that line is I didn't even notice it the first time I watched the film. For that part of the film actually takes place at an airport, as Bogart's character decides not to leave. It's the heroic sacrifice. It's showing what true love really is. True love is sacrificing what you want and need for another person. The runtime of the film is 102 minutes, and on a budget of about $1 million, it made around $6.9 million is what they say. But it's probably made more than that since then. What's interesting, like most hits, is no one involved in the production expected it to stand out, but yet it went on to win Best Picture. Its reputation grew as time went on, and as of 2025, it's still a top 5 film in my opinion. The plot of the film is actually pretty interesting. It's not a straightforward line. Those letters, how they were obtained, moved around, why they were so important, and the freedom they held. So if you have a little over an hour of time, give this film a shot. It won't disappoint. I'm your host, Darren, with Carbon Reels. Let's talk about film.